The sales letter is an integral part of internet marketing. During your product launch, its main purpose is to build interest and persuade your prospects to purchase your product. It's your pitch to get them to click on your buy button. In this module, we will introduce you to 3 different forms of sales letters, and at the end, we will reveal to you the essential formula to creating a powerful sales letter. Let's first take a look at what a sales letter is. In terms of internet marketing, the sales letter typically takes the form of a web page, a landing page, or a sales page. As mentioned above, its main purpose is to get your visitors interested about your product. The sales letter should be convincing enough that by the end of it, your prospects are sold on your product and will take action by clicking on the buy button. In this module, we will talk you through the 3 different types of sales letters and how you can use them effectively. The first type of sales letter is a pure copy sales letter. This is what's known as a traditional sales letter, one which is primarily made up of text or copy. It also doesn't contain any video. This form of sales letter may sound somewhat old-fashioned, but the fact that this archaic method is still being used today is a testament to its effectiveness. While the copy is by far the core element of pure copy sales letters, they usually do contain some images and visuals of the product, but they are used very minimally. A pure copy sales letter focuses more on structure to entice prospects. What is meant by structure in this case is not only how the copy is written, but also the format in which the information is presented. Pure copy sales letters make good, strategic use of bullet points, tables, and as mentioned previously, some visuals. Pure copy sales letters are great because full-page copy is less likely to have problems loading on your prospects' browsers. You could add a few photos to the sales letter and it should still load without much issue. Also, writing copy will always take less time than creating a video sales letter, so that's definitely a plus point to consider. However, the pure copy format only truly works if you're good at writing copy. Because everything is so heavily reliant on your content, the sales copy has to be razor sharp and attention-grabbing, which is harder to produce than most people think. The length of the copy is also something that needs to be looked at. If the copy runs on for too long, it's highly unlikely that your prospects will want to stay on your page and read on. Though a fair amount of editing and a good copywriter would be able to help you fix these issues. Another option for sales letters is to use video instead of copy. These types of sales letters are called pure video sales letters, or pure VSLs for short. Pure VSLs are pages where there is only a video and an opt-in form or any other call to action without any accompanying copy. This kind of sales letter is more contemporary. Nowadays, communication has gotten more visual heavy, and pure video sales letters embody that change. A good pure VSL should be direct and easy to navigate. The page itself can usually be seen in whole without having to scroll down. Having that simplicity and directness prevents the page from being cluttered with copy, images, and unnecessary distractions. To make up for the absence of copy, in pure VSLs, the script plays an important role. It may sound easy to write a script, but just like copywriting, it's an art of its own, so take some time with this or hire a writer to write one for you. The presenter in the video, usually the product vendor, has to have a spokesperson's charm. Things like having a controlled tone of voice, clear and crisp pronunciation, and a strong command of language play a big part in selling to your audience. The simple and modern design in most pure VSLs helps make your page look more credible, and a good video helps to boost your image in the eyes of your prospects as someone who is professional and takes their work seriously. Also, a slick and clean design with a strong video presentation has the power to be far more convincing than just copy. Your visitors do not have to read lengthy copy and can instead have you pitch to them face-to-face, which makes it easier for visitors to absorb information. As for drawbacks, there's a higher risk of technical errors when it comes to a pure VSL. If an error were to affect your video, making it unplayable, or if someone on a weaker internet connection fails to load your video, there is nothing on your pure VSL page that they can turn to. This is unlike a pure copy sales letter where, even if the images fail to load, your visitors would still be able to read your copy. The other popular format for sales letters is the hybrid sales letter. It's essentially a combination of both the pure copy sales letter and the pure video sales letter. In many ways, it has the best of both worlds. A hybrid sales letter has a sales video, which is usually the first thing the audience sees at the top of the web page. Underneath the video, you will have copy. It's important to note that this copy should not be a word-to-word transcript of your sales video. Try making the copy more reader-friendly with bullet points and formatting. With the copy beneath the video, it also gives your prospects the option of reviewing your offer without having to rewatch the video sales letter all over again. The hybrid sales letter also gives your prospects the option of how they'd prefer to find out about your offer. They can choose if they want to watch or listen to the video, or if they'd rather read about your product. This is why the hybrid sales letter is a very popular choice, even if it does require almost double the work. Now that you're familiar with the different types of sales letters, let's take a look at the essential sales letter formula. There are 10 components to this formula, components which will guide you towards creating an amazing sales letter. First, you must have a clear idea of the angle of your story. Is this a real-life rags to riches tale? Is this a fictional or hypothetical story of what can happen to your prospects? What you want to do is always end on a happy note, whereby the main character succeeds. A positive outcome is likely to put your prospects in a better mood and will motivate them to make a purchase. When it comes to writing your sales copy or creating your video sales letter, you need to give them important information about your product. Ideally, you should explain who you are, what you can do for your customers, why they should purchase your product, how they can follow up with you, and when they can expect results. A very important component is the headline. Headlines determine whether the visitor will stay on your page and continue reading or move on to something else. Make sure that your headline addresses their problem and offers a solution to it. It has to make a statement that entices your visitor to find out more. Be sure that your sales letter offers a solution to your prospects' challenges and problems. Reveal to them why most people have failed to get past these obstacles. Then, offer them a solution. Let them know that you've experienced and overcome these challenges yourself and reassure them that they can do it too. The next component is all about highlighting features and benefits. Features are what your product can do. Benefits are what said features can do for your customer. You need to highlight both of these equally in your sales letter. In your sales letter, you also want to focus on selling the dream. What you need to do is show them how this product will not only solve their immediate problems, but also increase the overall quality of their lives. You need to get them passionate and enthusiastic about their own lives before they can be passionate and enthusiastic about what you're selling. In your sales letter, be sure to emphasize the bonus offers that you have, as these will be where the bulk of your profits will come from. Assure your customers that there is more to your offer than just a one-off product. Photos and visuals of your product are also an integral part of the sales letter formula. Make sure your graphics are clean and professional and used effectively. At the same time, you want to keep in mind to not flood your sales letter with too many images. They should complement, not overpower. You need testimonials. Without testimonials, you're just a person on the internet. With them, you will build your credibility and establish yourself as someone who can be trusted and is capable of creating success stories. If you have big-name joint venture partners, get them to write in as well to endorse your product. The final component, and one of the most important components of this formula, is your call to action. You've just set up a great story with convincing points and have gotten your visitors interested. Now it's time for the final pull. Assert a call to action. Guide them towards the action they need to take to get started with your product. Don't let them wonder whether they should click on the buy button. Tell them to do it.